friends, welcome to today's episode of Heather's Test Kitchen. This is a really quick video, but I'm going to be making hummus, so I thought I would show you guys a quick, easy recipe. Hummus is like the easiest thing to make. All you really need is a can of garbanzo beans and some olive oil, and then whatever flavors you want to add to it. Today I'm going to be using taco seasoning, which is like my favorite. So yeah, some taco seasoning and some lime. That's what I use for this particular recipe. You can make ranch flavored hummus. You can make garlic flavored hummus. There's also, I mean, you can do spicy, whatever, kind of just whatever you want. So it's a super easy recipe, but I thought I would share with you guys since I'm making it. All right, so step one is opening the can of garbanzo beans.
Oh, you went on the left?
So the garbanzo beans are soaked in aquafaba in the can. Aquafaba is nice and like useful for a lot of things, especially if you're vegan, because it has a consistency of egg whites. I'm not vegan, I use real eggs, so I'm not going to be keeping this aquafaba today. You do want to reserve a little bit of it just in case you need a little bit more liquid in the hummus, but I'm just draining this into the sink. You can also counter that need for liquid with just extra olive oil, but then you have an oily hummus, so it's just kind of whatever preference you have. And then you're pouring this entire thing. Actually, I'm probably going to do about half, add some seasoning, and then the second half. So we've got our garbanzo beans, we've got our little bit of lime juice. You could add hot sauce in here if you wanted to. I might add some chili, but I don't think I need it to be spicy. And then some taco seasoning. And then a little bit of olive oil, but I'm gonna do that after this. So I'm putting in the rest of these guys. And then some olive oil. If it's too dry, just kind of like a smoothie, it just doesn't give you the consistency you want. This is basically a bean smoothie, which is, I know, gross to think about, but that's literally what hummus is. So, okay, that might not quite be enough. Okay, and then we have this this is vintage Hamilton Beach. My dog's gonna freak out as soon as I do this too, because it's loud, but this is just a handheld blender. So I'm gonna blend it. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second so you guys can see. So it's getting to the consistency that we want it to. You can tell that it's mixing itself together as well. You can use a rubber spatula to move stuff around. I wouldn't use like a metal spoon just for purposes of the equipment that you're using, like rubber is safer. So just making sure that you're getting all of these, otherwise you'll just have like a chunky hummus and nobody likes that. So, and that is literally it, guys. You just mix that all together and then you've got some hummus. You transfer that into this cute little ramekin and dip to your heart's desire. Ta-da! Here we have our completed hummus. I prefer to eat it cold. I think most people prefer to eat it cold, but you don't necessarily have to have it cold. You can have this fresh right now if you wanted to. And then, like I said, you can add whatever kind of flavoring you want to it to switch up whatever palette you want, or whatever chips you want to go with it. So that's it. Thanks for coming to today's episode of Heather's Test Kitchen.